Robbie Benson was not always a beast. He was once a handsome prince adored by his people. He lived in a grand castle with soaring towers and sprawling gardens.
I loved to dance, twirling through the ballroom, my laughter echoing through the halls. I felt invincible, untouchable. My charm was endless.
Nobody dared to challenge his inflated ego. One stormy evening, a grand ball was in full swing. The music swelled and Robbie, dressed in fine velvet, held court. He moved with an effortless grace that captivated the room. His eyes, however, held a flicker of something else. It was arrogance, a sense of entitlement that shimmered beneath the surface.
What a night. Everyone is here to see me, to be enchanted by my presence.
As the night deepened, a knock echoed through the castle. An old woman stood at the gate seeking shelter from the storm. She offered a single rose as a gift.
A rose from an old beggar? How laughable. Be gone with you.
Blinded by his own vanity, Robbie scoffed at her humble offering and dismissed her with cruel words and a dismissive wave. He did not see the power that lay beneath her ragged cloak. The old woman was no ordinary beggar. She was a powerful enchantress, her heart filled with ancient magic, her eyes flashed with a knowing light. She had seen the coldness in Robbie's heart, the ugliness that hid beneath his handsome facade.
You, Prince, have shown your true nature. Now feel the weight of your arrogance.
With a flick of her wrist and a whispered incantation, she threw a curse upon the castle. The walls trembled and tapestries swayed. Robbie, caught in the heart of the enchantment, felt a searing pain. He fell to his knees, his reflection in the polished floors rippling and distorting.
What is happening to me?
Horns sprouted from his head and his hands twisted into claws. His once charming smile became a fearsome snarl. Robbie was transformed into a hideous beast.
This curse is your punishment. Only when you learn to love and earn the love of another will the spell be broken.
Despair gripped Robbie's heart. He was trapped in a monstrous form, a shell of his former self. Far from the castle walls, in a village nestled by a sun-dappled forest, lived a beautiful young woman named Belle. She possessed a warm spirit and a love for adventure that shone brighter than any jewel. Her heart found solace in the pages of her beloved books.
Oh, how I yearn for a life beyond this small village. There must be more than this provincial life.
Belle was different. She didn't care for the shallow pursuits of the village girls or the arrogant advances of Gaston, the town's handsome but conceited hunter.
Belle, why don't you see? I am the best man in the village. You should be with me.
Gaston, I'm sorry, but I need something more, something deeper.
She saw beyond appearances, searching for something deeper, something more meaningful. Her kind heart and sharp mind set her apart. Unbeknownst to Belle, her life was about to intersect with the beasts in a tale as old as time. Fate, disguised as a twist of fortune, was about to draw her into the beasts' enchanted world. Belle's father, Maurice, was an inventor. He was a kind, eccentric soul with a head full of dreams and a workshop overflowing with curious contraptions. One fateful night, lost in the forest and seeking shelter from a raging storm, he stumbled upon the beast's castle.
What is this place? It looks abandoned, yet grand.
He had heard whispers of its existence, rumors whispered by the village folk. Seeking refuge, Maurice cautiously approached the imposing gates. He did not know that his innocent trespass would have dire consequences. He was met not with warmth, but with the deafening roar of the beast.
Who dares trespass in my domain?
Please, I mean no harm. I just need shelter from the storm.
The creature, enraged by this intrusion, imprisoned Maurice within the castle walls. Despite his fearsome appearance, the beast was tormented by loneliness. He saw in Maurice a flicker of kindness, a reflection of the humanity he had lost.
Perhaps by keeping you here, I can find a way to break this curse.
He hoped that by keeping Maurice captive, he could somehow break the curse. When Maurice didn't return home, Belle was frantic. She braved the dangers of the forest, her love for her father overriding any fear.
Father, where are you?
Following his tracks, she arrived at the gates of the foreboding castle. She found her father imprisoned, his eyes filled with terror.
Belle, you shouldn't have come here.
The beast appeared before her, a fearsome sight in the flickering candlelight.
Who dares trespass in my domain?
Belle, though afraid, stood her ground. She pleaded for her father's release, offering herself in exchange.
Please let my father go. Take me instead.
The beast, touched by her selfless love, agreed. He allowed Maurice to leave, but Belle was now bound to the castle.
Very well, your father is free to go, but you must stay.
The castle became her prison, but it also became a stage for something unexpected. Amidst the echoing halls and dusty chandeliers, a bond began to form between the beauty and the beast. Life in the castle was a stark contrast to Belle's village life. The beast, despite his gruff exterior, showed her kindness. He gave her access to his vast library and shared his hidden pain.
I was captivated by her spirit, her intelligence, and her refusal to judge me solely on my appearance.
Belle, in turn, began to see beyond the beast's rough exterior. She saw glimpses of the prince he once was, his loneliness, his yearning for redemption.
I challenged his anger, softened his rough edges with my compassion.
Slowly, tentatively, they formed a bond built on shared stories and quiet understanding. Their days were filled with stolen moments, a shared book in the library, a laugh over a silly joke. Their connection deepened, blossoming into something akin to friendship, even affection. Meanwhile, back in the village, Gaston stewed in his own resentment. He couldn't bear the thought of Belle choosing the beast over him.
Blinded by my own vanity and jealousy, I concocted a plan. I would manipulate the villagers' fears, turning them against the beast. I would paint myself as a hero, slaying the monster and claiming Belle as my own.
Gaston rallied the villagers, preying on their fears and insecurities. He led them on a crusade to the castle, armed with pitchforks and torches. They stormed the castle gates, intent on destroying the beast. Gaston's arrival shattered the fragile peace that had settled over the castle.
Fueled by my own self-loathing and Gaston's taunts, I was ready to give up. I believed I was beyond saving, unworthy of Belle's love.
The battle raged, but Belle's love for the beast gave her courage. She raced through the chaos, desperate to reach him, to tell him that she saw him, truly saw him, and loved him for it.
I see you, truly see you, and I love you for it.
Her declaration echoed through the halls, reaching the beast in the midst of his despair. Belle's words were a beacon of hope, a testament to the transformative power of love. The curse began to unravel, its hold weakening with each tear that Belle shed, with each heartfelt word she spoke.
I felt a surge of hope, a glimmer of my former self re-emerging.
The magic that had imprisoned him began to lift, transforming him back into Prince Robbie. He was free from the curse, free from the monstrous form that had held him captive. He looked at Belle with eyes filled with love and gratitude. The castle, no longer shrouded in shadow, was bathed in warm sunlight. The curse was broken, not just on the beast, but on the entire castle and its inhabitants. Gaston's wickedness had been vanquished, his cruelty punished.
Forever changed by my time as the beast, I learned the true meaning of humility and love. I learned that true beauty lies not in outward appearances, but in the kindness and compassion within.
He and Belle, their love story, a testament to the power of forgiveness and transformation, began a new chapter in their lives. The tale of Beauty and the Beast serves as a timeless reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope and love can prevail. It teaches us that humility is not a weakness, but a strength, and that true love has the power to break even the strongest of curses.